at a museum to make people go see the museum, but they don't actually have a pizza museum. Am I correct in that statement?
Maybe.
Well, what does it say? I mean,
They have pizza at a museum, and they have art of pizza at the Museum of Pizza.
Could you check that out? Because I'm real confused.
You know what? It's funny you say that. I am going to look up.
I'm about half as confused as Totem Wolf is, which is really, really confused. I'm not sure what's going on.
We have a computer.
Do you?
In the studio.
We got a couple of them floating around.
I am going to...
It's like the watchtower in this place. It's unbelievable.
I am going to go to the official website of the Museum of Pizza. And,
well.
And for those who are listening, we are doing a plug for the Museum of Pizza right now.
Well, I guess we are. I can't say if it's good or bad. I can just say that it is.
This is just...
What? What's going on?
This is just horrible.
What do you mean? Now I'm scared. First of all, we don't know what's going on. It feels like we've been reading this story for at least 10 minutes. I have no idea what's happening. How could it get worse? How could it get worse? It's just supposed to be a pizza museum.
Look at some of the pictures on the website.
I gotta. I don't know what that is. Are you sure you're at the right place?
I'm sure that
I don't think
it was network.
I don't think he's at the right place.
This is the other picture.
It's terrifying. No, it's not the right place. No, maybe it is. I don't know.
No. See, the thing is, this isn't what it says.
They're not even wearing pizza. I don't believe this.
This is what it says.
Museum of Pizza. And the A is upside down. Why is the A upside down?
I don't know why the A is upside down. Well, we're looking at the website. Let's just continue the story and get done with it.
I certainly hope so.
Okay. Our approach to this museum is a fine art approach. I guess from the website it says fine art,
so it's an art museum that serves pizza, right? Right? Isn't that what it is? Is that what it says?
It serves pizza, but there is art of pizza.
But it's not all art of pizza.
It's fancy art.
Yeah, but that doesn't answer my question at all. Never mind, just keep reading the story. I may never know what the hell is going on in this story.
Okay. Approach. So, we went out to multiple artists, contemporary in many mediums, and asked them for their interpretation of pizza. And what we got back is it ranges the gamut. Let's just say that that's an understatement. Located on the street level Brooklyn's William Bell Hotel, the museum is an expansive one-floor space that houses a variety of art, from giant photographs, sculptures, to large installations that engulf visitors, and the pop-up museum, also known as MOPI, has already drawn a lot of interest. More than 6,000 people came through the doors when they opened this one. Alright. There's more to the story, but
But my brain is already crusting over. So
let's just say there's more to this story, but I'm done with the story.
I was done with this story. They're just bringing pizza into art. Art is cool. Pizza's cool. That sounds like a great idea. It's just.
I mean, they have one good picture here, and I've got if I had this detail, this.
I would much rather it be something like Colonial Pizza Bird, where they make pizzas fresh, the old-fashioned way, right in front of your eyes.
Well, let's just say this.
They throw the dirt up in the air. I mean, the dough up in the air from the dirt, and
there is one story, or there's one picture that they show, and you know, I have to mention the website didn't serve the website, the museum justice, but this picture does, and it is called the photo that shows the pizza guitar from musician Andrew W.K. at the Museum of Pizza in New York. AP photo. Bebeto Matthews. And I'm going to pass the phone over, not the phone, the news report over to Kurt. And he's going to look at...
it's fascinating. It's a guitar that's shaped like an upswept slice of pizza with the works on it. Pepperoni, mushroom, peppers, onions. And I'd love to know how that guitar sounds and how that pizza tastes simultaneously. You know what I mean, kids?
Wouldn't you love to eat your music?
Yes. Yes, come to think of it, I would love to eat my music. This is yesterday's news with Joe Vexter and Curtis the Bearheart, otherwise known as Curtis Bearheart. I am from originally the Okonuts Network before I was viciously kicked out from... I was sent here as an emissary to tell you all about the Okonuts brand. And basically what's going on over there is we got a bunch of channels of podcasting, and we're a parallel branch of the Joseph Vivaldi brand. One of our channels is for audiobooks, Oakwood's Eternity, Malforia Volume 1, Quantum Posey, Machinations of the Cybernetic Phantom God, a spoken word CD. Real creepy stuff. Not for the faint of heart. And speaking of faint of heart, Temporality, Shadow, Paranormal, Ghostly stuff. The Okonuts Network. Audiobooks, poetry, spoken word, talk, paranormal investigation, game design. The Okonuts Network, a creative baptism for every day. Check us out on Spreaker.com. Go to Amazon Kindle. You're going to have a bunch of books up there. And help the brand along, kids.
This is Joe Vexter, Race Reporter.
That's amazing.
And I am given the right to plug for Joseph Vivaldi and his brand. And I have to say, me being Joe Vexter, I want to say we have video casts coming next month, meaning video on YouTube, and we will have good content for the Joseph Vivaldi Network. We have a book coming out on the Kindle. It's called The Book of Seasons, The Journey Through the Year's Cycle, and we have an audio book coming out soon, maybe as late as December or January, but it is coming out. So, good things in store for the network, including these podcasts that we have out right now on the Joseph Vivaldi Network. So, without further ado, let's get back to yesterday's news.
Yep, that was nice. So what's the next story there, Joe Vector?
This is an interesting story. And a historic story.
Oh, we're going right to that.
No, not historic.
Well, we chased a chicken and we went to a pizza museum, so
Not
I'm going out of my mind wondering what's coming next.
not the historic news story, but that's coming at the end. But this is like, how would you like to feel about owning a piece of history?
Oh, well, that's different. Depends on what it is.
This is the news story from London, and it is AP News. This story is called Stephen Hawking's wheelchair sells for $393,000 at an auction.
Wow. Well, that certainly is a piece of history, isn't it?
Imagine owning that chair. I mean, this is the chair that kept Stephen Hawking alive. This is the chair that kept him writing. This is the chair that kept him in his vision going, even after he couldn't go anymore. I mean, that's impressive.
Well, I'm sure it has the whole vocal apparatus on there, too, like as far as his voice, like,
Yes.
Hey, kids, you're going to tell me something, I'm going to tell you something, you know, like that kind of stuff. So that's the part that's really cool, is that it has his voice, the voice, what is it, what do they call that thing?
Voice apparatus?
Yeah, that's it.
That means somebody could sound like Stephen Hawking.
Well, you could do that with the internet, but the point is that that's the chair. Man.
That's the highest paying wheelchair in the world, I think, right now. That chair.
I don't know whose chair is more famous than his. That's my thing. I mean, highest paying, probably, but whose wheelchair is more famous than his?
Well, let's just get to the story.
Oh, like FDR, but that was a long time ago.
FDR had a good chair too.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. So, I mean, you got to look at it by your chairs in history.
Yeah, he had a big chair he played, yeah.
Yep.
When he climbed out from the wheelchair after Pearl Harbor, and he made that announcement. It was the tide that turned in World War II.
Yeah, I don't remember that part. He was in a chair that early?
Yeah, he was in a chair, but the thing is, he didn't want to be in the chair for that speech. So what he did was, he got out of his chair. He walked all the way down the aisle, and don't forget he had polio. So he walked all the way down until he got to the stage and said his speech. It's kind of like, in a way, of his uncle, I think, uncle or cousin Theodore Roosevelt, how he got shot and he carried out that speech. He did some heroic feat by walking.
Yeah, the point is he wasn't going to let a little thing like a childhood disease or a bullet keep him down.
No. Okay, here is the story. This is the story. A wheelchair used by physicist Stephen Hawking has sold at auction for almost £300,000. That is $393,000 U.S. money. While a copy of his doctoral thesis fetched almost 585